Capricorn, welcome to your monthly tarot reading for February 2024. We begin with your past row here, with the Knight of Wands in the center. This knight represents energy and passion and a bold, adventurous spirit. And in the past position here, it's suggesting that there was a time when you approached situations with enthusiasm and confidence. You might have embarked on new ventures or pursued your goals with a lot of fervor. This card indicates a period of action and excitement where you were driven by your ambitions and desires. It's important to note with this knight that his energy can sometimes be impulsive or fleeting. And this may indicate that your past endeavors may have lacked some long-term planning or stability. We have the Eight of Swords here as one of your clarifying cards for the past. This is a card of restriction and limitation, and it suggests feeling trapped or bound by circumstances, often due to self-imposed beliefs or fears. And in the context of this row here, the Eight of Swords indicates that despite your past enthusiasm and energy indicated by the Knight of Wands, there may have been moments where you felt stuck or unable to progress. This could be due to doubts and insecurities or external obstacles that felt really insurmountable. The Eight of Swords urges you to examine the mental barriers that may be holding you back and seek to clarify how to attain freedom from self-imposed limitations. We have the King of Wands as a clarifier in your past as well. This king embodies leadership and vision and charisma. He is someone who's very confident and dynamic and influential as well. As a clarifying card here, he's suggesting that you actually have the ability to harness the energy and passion of this Knight of Wands in a more controlled and mature manner. I love seeing this pairing here. This card encourages you to take charge of your circumstances with authority and determination. It signifies a time when you are ready to step into a position of leadership and make some decisive choices based on your intuition and your experience. So this combination of the Knight of Wands in the past here with the Eight of Swords and the King of Wands is saying you've been very much driven by passion and excitement in your recent past and were really eager to pursue your goals with enthusiasm. You may have encountered some obstacles or moments of self-doubt that hindered your progress. The Eight of Swords warns against being imprisoned by your own fears and insecurities, and it urges you to break free from any mental constraints. The King of Wands here empowers you to embrace your leadership qualities and approach challenges with confidence and authority. And this row is suggesting that by overcoming self-imposed limitations and really channeling your passion into focused action, you have huge potential to achieve success in your endeavors, whatever they may be. And I really love seeing this pairing of the Knight of Wands with the King of Wands. If you'll notice on the Knight's robe here, there are several salamanders depicted where the mouth of the salamander and its tail aren't quite connecting to create a full circle. And that's representing that energy this knight tends to have of maybe having great ideas and rushing into them with a lot of enthusiasm, but maybe not having the follow through to actually make his creative ideas a reality. But in this situation, we have the king following right on his heels here in the past saying, you do have the follow through now. We'll notice on the king's throne here, that same salamander appears, but this time the head and the tail connect, making that complete circle. And that really represents this king's ability to see things through, to actually make his creative visions a reality. And there's still this passion and drive here, this forward movement. We'll notice this king is sitting upright on his throne here. He's kind of on the edge of his seat. He's ready to just jump up and take action. So there's still that similar drive and enthusiasm of the knight present in the king, but he's more grounded now. He's on a throne instead of a horse. He's coming from a much more grounded, authoritative position to act on his passions, and he's much more capable of pushing those dreams into reality. I love seeing this pairing. In your present row here, we have the Six of Pentacles in the center. This card represents generosity and charity and the balance of giving and receiving. In the present position, this card is suggesting that you are currently in a phase where you are either giving or receiving assistance, resources, or support. You may be in a position where you have the means to help others, or you could be the recipient of help from someone else. And that's maybe more the energy I'm getting from this reading. This card often indicates a sense of fairness and reciprocity, where exchanges of energy or resources are happening in a really harmonious and equitable manner. We have the Eight of Wands up at the top here as a clarifier for your present. This card symbolizes swift movement, progress, and communication as well. It can indicate messages coming in. As a clarifying card here, it suggests that the situation indicated by the Six of Pentacles is unfolding kind of rapidly and with a sense of urgency. There may be a sudden influx of opportunities, messages, or events that propel you forward in your current circumstances. This card encourages you to stay adaptable and open to change, as things may develop really quickly and require prompt action on your part. There's a lot of swift-moving energy in this reading overall, I have to say. We also have the Seven of Wands clarifying your present row here. This card represents standing your ground and defending your beliefs and overcoming challenges. As a clarifying card here, it suggests that while you may be experiencing generosity and progress, there could also be some resistance or opposition for you to contend with. You may find yourself in a situation where you need to assert yourself or defend your position against others who may not share your perspective or your goals. The Seven of Wands here is reminding you to stand firm in your convictions and to have confidence in your abilities to overcome obstacles. So this combination of cards here is saying you're currently engaged in a dynamic exchange of resources or assistance, where the principles of giving and receiving are playing a significant role here. And the presence of the Eight of Wands suggests that these exchanges are happening really swiftly, and there's a lot of urgency. There is an indication of rapid progress and communication at play here. The Seven of Wands warns that despite this momentum and progress here, you still might encounter some opposition that's going to require you to stand your ground and really defend your position in a way. So it's important to remain resilient and assertive in the face of any obstacles that may arise. And by maintaining this balanced approach to giving and receiving and standing firm in your beliefs, you're going to start swiftly moving towards your goals. In your future row here, we have the Death card at the center. This card signifies endings, transformation, and profound change. And in the future position, it's suggesting that you are on the brink of some kind of significant transition or transformation in your life. This card really represents the natural cycle of growth and renewal. And The transformation that's happening for you in your near future may involve letting go of old patterns and beliefs or situations that no longer serve you. And that's going to make way for some new opportunities and growth. So it's a necessary change that's happening. Something new really wants to come in for you here. We have the Nine of Pentacles as a clarifier for your future as well. This card represents abundance and luxury and self-sufficiency. There's an element of independence always a part of this card. When appearing as a clarifying card here, it's suggesting that this transformation indicated by the Death card is going to lead to a sense of more independence, security, and material comfort as well. I love seeing this card. You may be entering a phase where you can enjoy the fruits of your labor and appreciate the wealth of resources, both tangible and intangible, that you have cultivated in your life. This is very much a card of you having done this for yourself. This isn't something that just pops up, some kind of windfall. This is you having cultivated this for yourself. That's part of why I love this card so much too. It has very much an energy of just rewards. This card encourages you to take pride in your achievements and to savor the moments of peace and prosperity that lie ahead for you. We also have the Ace of Cups here in your future row. So this symbolizes new beginnings, emotional fulfillment, and spiritual awakening. And as a clarifying card here, it suggests that this transformation is also going to bring about a deep sense of emotional renewal and connection for you. You may experience this feeling of a surge of love and joy and compassion in your relationships, or you may find a renewed sense of purpose and inspiration in your creative pursuits. And I'm definitely getting that energy here. I get a lot of creative inspiration, creative passion in this reading. This card encourages you to open your heart to new experiences and to embrace the abundant emotional blessings that are available to you right now or in your near future. So it looks like you are on the verge of kind of a profound metamorphosis right now, where old aspects of your life will be shed away to make way for new growth and opportunities. And while this may initially be challenging or unsettling, it ultimately leads to a sense of abundance and fulfillment and emotional richness. So I'm loving seeing this combination of cards around the Death card here, because the Nine of Pentacles assures you that you have the resources and skills necessary to thrive independently and enjoy the luxuries of life. And the Ace of Cups promises a fresh start for you here that's filled with love and joy and spiritual awakening. So I'm very much getting the sense of a new life coming in for you that's going to represent a fresh path it's going to be a lot more joy coming into your life. So it's saying that there may be change on the horizon, but it brings with it the promise of renewal and a deeper connection to yourself and the world around you. So I'm hoping you can really embrace this transformation with an open heart and a spirit of gratitude as well for this happening, knowing that it will ultimately lead you to greater happiness. So overall, this reading is saying that in the past you were driven by enthusiasm and passion. You may have encountered some obstacles or felt trapped by self-imposed limitations, but despite those challenges, you do possess leadership qualities and the ability to overcome obstacles, as signified by this King of Wands here. And you currently are experiencing a phase of giving and receiving, where exchanges of resources or assistance are occurring quite harmoniously for you. This is a period of rapid progress and communication, and you're being empowered to assert yourself and stand firm in your beliefs. there's something happening here that is going to make this a bit easier. There's going to be something tangible that you're going to be able to say, look, I'm doing something here. Here's the proof. You don't believe in me? Well, let me show you why you should. Looking towards the future, the transformative energies of the Death card are saying there's going to be profound change and renewal happening for you. And this transformation is going to lead to a sense of independence, security, and material comfort. And it's going to also bring about emotional renewal, an opportunity to let go of the past. And it's going to lead you to greater fulfillment and connection as well. So this reading's really emphasizing that the cyclical nature of life, where endings pave the way for these new beginnings. And while this change may bring some challenges, it also offers a lot of opportunity for growth and abundance and emotional richness for you. For your Moonology card this month, we got the North Node card, and it says, step out of your comfort zone. Another sign got this exact same card this month. I think it was maybe Virgo. One of my favorite cards in the Moonology deck. It's when you pull this, there's a strong feeling that it's time to leave the past behind somehow, because you are headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going towards doing the thing that scares you. This card is all about living your life purpose. It's urging you to dare to do something different with your life and your direction, and to take action. It's asking you if you're willing to follow through and lead the life that you're meant to live. And it's saying, if you do finally find the courage to do that, to make that leap, you'll end up asking yourself, why did I wait so long to do this? This card is saying you're headed for something which feels like destiny. And to get there, you need to face a fear and get over it. It's time to also stand on your own 2 feet and tell yourself that you really do have this. You're able to do this. So I love seeing this. It's very much a card about leaving the past behind in order to do something that you're destined to do. And there's a lot of fear built into that sense of following your destiny. It requires a kind of leap of faith here. But I think in combination, especially with this Death card, it's saying it's time to leave something behind so that you can enter into this new, much more powerful energy, something that's much more aligned with your actual true purpose in life. And it doesn't get much deeper than that. So I'm getting the sense that you in your recent past made some kind of decision to act upon a creative impulse here. And while in the past you may have been a bit like this Knight of Wands, you may have had a lot of creative ideas that you started and didn't follow through on. I've been guilty of that myself many times over. We've all been there, I believe, but you now have proven recently that you actually do have the ability to bring whatever this is into reality, to take those first steps towards it, but also to follow through on it. I think there's someone maybe helping you right now because they see this happening. They kind of believe in you, and they're like, well, let me help you out while you're getting there, while you're getting this going. And I think there's some element of maybe you have to kind of explain yourself to this person in order to receive their assistance. But again, I think there's something really tangible happening now where you can really justify this interim period where you're gaining this assistance from them. There's something happening where they see it as well. They see that you're on your way to achieving something really big for yourself. I think there's a really interesting energy across the top row here. We have 2 8s next to each other, and 8s are the cards of strength in the tarot. And the 8 of Swords here is about psychological strength. It's about finding psychological strength. in order to get yourself out of limiting beliefs, limiting mindsets. Right next to that, we have the Eight of Wands, a much more positive energy that's all about the strength that's achieved when your ideas are allowed to flow freely. I think once you've gotten yourself out of this energy, and it looks like you have because it's in your past, things are heating up. Things are really starting to move forward and quickly. This card is kind of a card of assured success. It's saying, whatever it is you want to do it now. Take action, because now you are assured success. I love this Eight of Wands card. I always get very excited when it shows up. And look at it. It's pointing right to this Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, I just feel like now that you've gotten rid of these self-limiting beliefs, that sky is clear and cloudless. Your creative ideas are surging forward now, and it's going to lead you into this abundance, independence, wealth, and security. Doesn't get better than that. And I think this person who's helping you out sees that. That's where you're going to end up. And when you do end up there, wow, this is a huge transformation for you. It's going to let you let go of the past. It's going to see you much more independent and embarking on a new phase of your life that represents huge emotional fulfillment for you and a complete new beginning. And again, I love seeing this Ace of Cups come after the Death card here. It's almost just like tears of joy. You're going to be so happy, you'll want to cry. It's making me want to cry. I'm so excited for you. What a beautiful reading, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonated with you. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.